So Tom Holland released a photo of himself as Nathan Drake for the upcoming Uncharted movie. He will be playing a young Nathan Drake. What do you guys think about the casting of Tom Holland, little Spider-Man? What do you guys think about that?
So is this a prequel to like the Uncharted series, or?
I believe so. Yeah, because he's a little younger.
Yeah, I mean that's my feeling is he's very young. Like Tom Holland himself is very young, and he has like that baby face, and he also has that like very young sounding voice. And when I think of Nathan Drake, I don't think of that. Like I think of this mature, treasure hunter.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? I mean, we've been wrong about casting choices in the past. Like
Totally.
when Heath Ledger was revealed to be the Joker, people freaked out. And that turned out to be amazing. So who knows?
I know. When's he coming out with a new movie?
Oh, jeez.
Yikes. Yeah, I mean, I think Tom Holland's going to be fine as long as it's like young Nathan Drake. I mean, there's other actors that I would cast as Nathan Drake, like Nathan Fillion comes to mind, or like maybe Chris Pratt. I mean, there's just other people who I think could maybe do it. But yeah, I mean, if he's this young version, I mean, he plays a great young Peter Parker, so I think he'll probably do fine.
Yeah.
He's good at action. He's a really good dancer too. Did you see that thing where he did
yeah.
like the umbrella?
Dance.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah. I mean,
I wish we could post that, but we can't.
There probably are other casting choices that they could have went with, but his name, like saying you have Tom Holland, like that's just gonna get people to go watch it anyway. Like
Totally.
And that's all that really matters.
Butts in the seats. Camilo, do you have strong thoughts one way or the other with Tom Holland? How do you feel about him as an actor?
I like him as an actor. I do think like he does have that like baby face and he looks kind of young.
Totally.
So depending on like what this movie's about, him being
Right.
like young, I guess that depends.
Maybe like his first adventure or something.
Yeah, like an origin
But that
story,
photo, yeah, like that photo looked dope. Like
It
he
did look
looked
good.
like Nathan Drake, but like, if Nathan Drake was 22 years old and not, how old is he supposed to be? Like in his 30s?
Yeah, I would think in the first one he's probably in his 30s. By the end of it, he's probably near 50, I think.
I forget.
Oh, really?
Which one it was, but I remember played one of the games and there was a section where you played as a young, like he was like a kid, he was like 14 or something.
Oh, that was Uncharted
been.
4.
Yeah, it was the fourth one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I
just
guess at the
dropped my
at the very end, he's probably near 50, but he's probably like early 40s in the fourth one.
Okay.
He has gray hair and stuff, so I don't know. When do you get gray hair?
I have gray hair and I'm not in my 40s. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I mean, dude, I like him. Like, I think he's good. I think he's charming. I think Nathan Drake needs to be charming. I think he's funny. Like, I think he ticks a lot of boxes. And yeah, the only thing is I feel like we keep looping back to is that he looks like a baby. And then if he's playing to 22-year-old Nathan Drake, like, then it doesn't matter because like he looks like a 22-year-old as far as I know. I mean, 22-year-olds, when I look at them now, I think they look like babies, but that's because I'm old.
How old is he actually? He has to be
I don't know.
early
You want to
20s,
get?
right?
I can do it. Hang on 1 second. Tom Holland, age.
Clear that search history.
He's 24. Yeah. Pics. No, he's 24. He was born in June 1st, 1996.
See, I feel like he looks young. Like he looks, and when he's in Spider-Man and he's in high school, like he looks like he should be in high school. Like, he has a very young face.
Is he done yet? Because they're just started shooting Spider-Man 3. Is he like out of college? Is he going to go to college yet?
Oh, I don't know. Because in Far From Home, right? He was still in high school.
I think so.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. That was a good movie. I like Mysterio as a bad guy. That's neither here nor there. I don't know. I mean, we're sort of just talking about Tom Holland. That's what the story's about. So, what else has Tom Holland been in that you guys can think of?
There's this movie. It's on Netflix. It's called Devil All the Time. And it's about. I wasn't a fan of it, but I guess his acting was pretty decent. It's about how the how evil's all around us, and he played. I don't think technically he was like one of the main characters. He didn't carry the movie or anything, but he did all right. It was definitely a different role than Spider-Man.
Interesting. All right. Well, video game movies tend to be terrible. With Sonic not being so bad, I feel like we all kind of agreed on that. Do you think this movie has the potential to be good?
I mean, I think they always have the potential to be good.
Yeah.
They just never do it right. Like,
I feel like the recent ones have been pretty good because like Detective Pikachu is pretty good too.
That's true. Detective Pikachu is good. Okay, well, this movie doesn't have an animated fluffy creature in it, though. And I would assume it's aimed more towards like an old, not necessarily like, you know, a mature audience, but like, you know, PG-13, like probably. Like, it's not going to have a fuzzy little...
That Charizard wasn't PG-13 enough for you?
I was scared.
I don't know.
The Gengar freaked me out, honestly.
I don't know. Cage matches of like basically dogfighting animals is that's pretty mature.
Yeah, no, I'm glad for that they aged. You know, I think that was geared towards us who grew up on Pokemon,
right?
And you know they wanted to see a more mature protagonist and storyline. So I could see this Uncharted movie being geared towards the PlayStation fandom that is, you know, known for the more mature games and more dark and gritty. But then we also had Assassin's Creed, and that movie was garbage. So
yeah, that was a total bomb. I'm hoping that like Uncharted can pick up the like, I don't know, the mantle of like where Indiana Jones seems to have like kind of dropped off. Like 1, 2, and 3 are great. 2 is like whatever. I mean, and 4 is like
isn't like 2 like people say it's the best one.
2?
Indiana Jones? No, it's the
No.
worst.
Oh,
one.
there's about
It's the
Uncharted.
Oh, I'm talking about Indy.
Okay.
So the 2 used to be like the worst one because
then Crystal Skull came out.
Yeah, then Crystal Skull came out, and they're like, "Oh wow, they really can butcher an indie movie." Like that second one's not so bad when you watch this one.
Well, I think it has to do with, you know, budget and timing. Like if they rush this thing out, it's not going to be good.
Well, I was having a conversation with my brother, and I just feel like what needs to happen, and they do it sometimes with video games, and like for example, like with the Donkey Kong games, like once retro took over, like once fans start making the product, I feel like it turns into this cooler thing than what it originally was. Like if you keep giving the game to, or like the movies, like Star Wars movies, if you keep giving them to George Lucas, he's gonna keep messing it up because like that guy sucks. Like give The Mandalorian to Jon Favreau and watch what happens. You have a fan make something and it turns into they like give him creative license and you're gonna come up with something awesome.
Do we know who's making this movie?
I don't know. I mean, the thing it's like off of a video game property though, so it's like it kind of good to see who the director is.
Yeah, I think they also there's probably like restrictions that they can't do certain things. And I'm trying to think. A more recent trailer that we've seen is the Monster Hunter movie that's coming out.
Oh yeah,
and that does not look promising.
No,
and you know that property is not known for like an awesome story, or but it has huge monsters. Like, how do you screw that up?
All right, so the story is a prequel to the game, starring Holland as a younger Drake, showing us details of how we came to meet and befriend Sully, who is being played by Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, jeez. Really? Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh, God. That is not what I pictured Sully to be. I'm more upset about that casting.
It's directed by Ruben Fleischer, who has also directed Zombieland, Double Tap, Venom. What else here this year that's good? 30 Minutes or Less, which is a movie I worked on. Zombieland. Oh, he's this guy. Ruben Flesher. Oh, this might be good. What else
did he do Zombieland? Because I enjoyed Zombieland.
Yeah, he did. He's a Zombieland guy.
He should have got Woody Harrelson to play Sully.
I mean, he's busy. Would Woody Harrelson be a good Sully?
I picture Sully's like this older, like grittier guy. Like I don't want to see a Jack Scully or Sully, whatever his name is. Like Mark Wahlberg is this Jack dude.
Maybe not anymore. Maybe he got skinny in COVID. I don't know. I'm sort of 50-50 on Wahlberg. Like, he does some okay stuff. Like, I liked him in The Departed, but, like, also he was just playing, like, this really just kind of over-the-top Boston detective. So, I don't know. He's, like, he made me laugh a lot in The Other Guys, that Will Ferrell comedy. Like, I thought that was super funny. So, I don't know. But Mark Wahlberg also does, like, really bad stuff. So. Like that movie where trees were killing people.
Wait, what?
That M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh,
I liked him in Ted.
Yeah, I mean, I see more of him as like a comedian as opposed
and The Fighter. Dude, The Fighter was dope. And Boogie Nights is good, but that was like his first movie ever.
Invincible. I actually did like Invincible.
What else? Oh, I didn't see any of these new Transformers. Oh, he was always funny when he played himself on Entourage. Like, that was awesome. What else? Dude, this dude's been working forever. He's dope in as Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch in, what is that movie? Good Vibrations. That music video, Good Vibrations, where they're just, like, lifting weights. I love that. So if there's a scene of just dude, they should play Good Vibrations in the movie.
Yeah,
that would be so meta.
I think it would fit. It would fit.
That'd be really funny. All right, so
off topic a little bit on that one.
Yeah, I know. Do you want to rein it back in? Final thoughts on this movie? Like, what do you want to see out of it?
I want it to be true to the series. Like, I want it to feel like an Uncharted game. Like on the big screen.
But Uncharted games feel like Indiana Jones movies where they have giant set pieces and stuff like that. So I just feel like it's just going to be an Indiana Jones movie.
I'm fine with that. People love the games.
Yeah, I love the games.
You know, they're essentially Indiana Jones games, so.
Right. And I mean, I love Indiana Jones. I named my dog after him.
Yeah.
So I think, I'll definitely watch it. I like Tom Holland. Mark Wahlberg's all right. I think it'll be funny. I think it'll be good.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the other stories this week and let us know how you felt about this story down in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. Talk to you all next time.